Thanks for being in my channel. In this video, I am teaching what is the variable, what is the data type. Okay, let's go. I am teaching. First, what is the variable? Okay, first you assume you have a empty box. Okay, empty box. You can store any values and any items you can store in the empty box. The empty box is the variable. You can store any items or balls, like any items you can store it. The item means value. Okay, you can understand what is the variable. Variable is to store the value, any values. Okay, it is the variable. Okay, like a name or letter, a text, it is the variable. Okay, now understand. Next, what is the data type? You store in the box, contains the any values or items. What kind of item can stored in the variable is hold, it is the data type. What kind of, like you hold the liquid or solid gas. It is like in this program, what kind of value hold. I explain. Data types many have, but normal life solid, liquid, uh, liquid here. But in this program, uh, many data types have. Okay, data type. First, variables means store the value. Okay, store the value, it is the variable. Which kind of value, which kind of, what kind of value store in the vari data type, it is the data type. What kind of value store, it is the data type. Okay, and explain. Data types many types have. Now is whole numbers, like integer. Okay, byte. Byte is a one byte. One byte means how many bits. One bits, it is the 8 bits. Okay, one byte equals to 8 bits. Okay, range is minus 180 to 127. Okay, shards size is 2 bytes. You can range the 30,768 to 3,600. Okay, next, integer. Integer can store the 4 bytes. 4 bytes means how much you can store. 32 bits. Okay, 4 into 8, 1 bytes equal to 8 bits. 4 into 8, 32 bits can store the value. Next, long. Long is a store big numbers, like many numbers. 8 bits, it can store the many numbers. Okay, store in the 64 bits, can store the 64 bits. Okay, it is the integer type data type. Okay, next, what is the float type? Decimal type numbers. Okay, next, first is float. Float is how much can store 4 bits. 4 bits how much store? 32 bits. Okay, I forgot one thing. Integer can store 4 bits. How many bits? 32 bits. First, 31 bits only can store the values. 1 bits, remaining 1 bits can store the assigning sign values, minus or plus. This type of only store. 32 31 bits only store the values. Another remaining 1 bits assign the data type. They assign the sign value. Okay, minus or plus. Now understood? Now understood? Okay, let's move on. Next, float can store the 4 bits, 4 bytes. Okay, can store the 32 bits. Next type is double. Double can store in the 8 bytes. Can store in the 64 bits. Okay, it is a floating point, decimal point over. Next, character. Character type is letter. Can store in the character, can store the 2 bytes. Okay, but C language can store in the 1 bytes only, but Java language can store the 2 bytes. Okay, I explain very clear in programming. Okay, wait. Next is Boolean type. What is a Boolean type? Boolean means returns zeros and ones, or true or false. Okay, Boolean is 1 bit only, or true or false, or zeros or ones. Okay. Next, string type. What is a string type? Can store in the any sentence or words. Can store the not depends on sequence. Depends on sequence type. Okay. Okay. And next, I teach you program. Okay. How to store that. Okay. I open Eclipse ID. First, I store. First, how to declare variable. First, you have any names. Name. You got to assign a value. Any value. Like name Arjun. Okay, it, it is the variable, it is the value. Okay, what kind of value store, that what kind of value store you can decide. It is the string type. Okay, it is word. Okay, I declare the data type. Okay, string. Okay, next, print it. I store the name. Yes. Okay, I run the program. Arjun is printed. Okay, next, I store my age. My age is 20. Okay, this is variable, it is store value. What is the data type? Age is a whole number, store integer. Okay, I print age. Now run. Oh, okay. Next, float. Hmm, I am store my 12th grade, 12th mark percentage. Okay. Mark 90 percentile. Okay, what is why is give if wait, I say float. Next, I print it. Okay, I print it. Okay, now why is if f? Why store the f? Because f without give f, it defaultly store the double. Okay, you give f, it is a float point. Okay, now understood. Next, I store character. First, ch Arjun. What is data type? Share. Wait a minute. Now print the character. Oh, now print it. What next? Now, how to print my age is 20 and my name is Arjun. How to print? First, my age is declare plus. Why is plus? It is a conjunction like concatenate age. Now print my age is 20. Now space key. My age is 20. Okay. Next, this line also my age is 20 and my name is Arjun. Give one line. What you do? Next, concatenate another line. Next, give my name is Arjun. Okay, name. You give name. Run it. Now clearly visible. Okay. Now my age is 20. My name is Arjun. Okay. Now understood. Okay. Next, I teach you three type of printing statement. First is println. Println statement is advantage is what is advantage? Wait, I repeat. Three type of print statement is first I teach you println. Okay, what is the println means? Next line print. Another same line not print. Next line print. Okay, I teach you. First I you understand. I teach you loop. Okay, if a loop you don't know, don't feel. I will teach you next video. Okay. Now print. Now 0 to 1. Next line only print. Okay. Next it is the println. Next by next step next line print. Same line print. What you do? Print. Okay. Now I run. Now clear. 0 to 4. Same line print. Okay. You also do it same like C program printf is also possible. Percentage D I is like okay. Understood? Three types of print statement. Okay. Next video I teach you types of variables like local variables, instance variable, I etc. I teach you. Okay. Keep watching.